Well, Scotty Adams will be the first to tell you what started out as a benefit with a backyard barbecue feel has grown into the state's largest crawfish boil fundraiser. The 5th annual Craws for a Cause will take place at Dickey Stevens Park this Saturday night. 7 on your side's Jason Peterson has been investigating this event and joins us to share what he has found. Jason.
Scott, KATV was a corporate sponsor of Craws for a Cause, but is not any longer. We found that while there's plenty of fun, there's not a lot of fundraising. From the start, Scotty Adams has promoted his charity event as party first, charity second. But it was also a party with a purpose.
Obviously, we're raising money to buy some of these Omni giraffe beds that you see, which we feel like saved our son's life, as well as several other babies around the state of Arkansas.
Each of those beds cost more than $35,000. But after 2 years and 2 well-attended events, we were hearing that no giraffe beds had been bought. So we asked Adams about last year's fundraiser. He responded in an email that reads in part, "We raised over $72,000. We have purchased 2 of the Omni giraffe beds." Last week, we asked him about that claim.
We did not buy the two Omni beds.
Adams says his email was just a misunderstanding.
It was a quick email. I misspoke as far as what we, the money that I said we raised last year, and that was really a general number over the last 4 years.
According to Adams, Craws for a Cause raised just over $150,000 last year through ticket sales, corporate sponsorships, and a live auction. His chosen charity received a check for $8,700, or less than 6% of the total raised. Why so little? High expenses. For example, Adams says the crawfish cost nearly $65,000. It was $8,500 to rent Dickey Stevens Park, another $8,500 for beer, $6,500 for live music, and nearly $5,000 for hot dogs and hot dog buns. Of the total raised, Adams says he spent all of it, plus 32 cents. In 2 years, Adams says he has given his chosen charity about $20,000, which is about half the amount needed to buy 1 Omni giraffe bed. But failing to meet fundraising goals isn't the only concern with this charity. Its website said that Craws for a Cause was a 501c3 charitable organization. After filing a Freedom of Information Act request with the IRS, we learned that contributions to this organization by individuals are not tax deductible.
This organization has not filed an application and it has not been recognized as a tax-exempt organization.
We are, and as I found out here recently, this is all, the tax code part is all new to me as far as doing with this. And I found out here just recently that we have not been accepted as a non-tax code, so our website is 100% incorrect.
Another concern, lack of accountability. Craws for a Cause has no board of directors, and Adams serves as both fundraiser and accountant for the organization.
I'm still my own accountant, yes, yeah.
All right, you don't have a board. There's no.
There's not. No.
There's really no oversight.
There's Jason.
Nobody knows how much money's coming in and how much is going out, but you.
Technically, yeah, I guess that would be correct. Yes.
Now, Adams says he spends months preparing for this event and says he receives no money for his efforts. Tickets for this weekend's event cost $45 each. The hospital Adams has worked with over the past 2 years cut ties with the Craws for a Cause event, and this year's charity of choice is the March of Dimes. Scott.
Jason, what about that tax-exempt claim on the website you were talking about in the story? Have they changed that?
Yes, it definitely has been changed. Adams did that right after we pointed it out, and he added an explanation on the site that there was a paperwork oversight and that it is now being corrected.
Okay. Jason Peterson live tonight. Thank you.
3 days before its annual event, there are more questions about a Central Arkansas fundraiser. Good evening and thank you for watching tonight. I'm Christina Munoz. Scott is on assignment. 7 on your side's Jason Peterson joins us to follow up a story he first brought you Monday night. Hey, Jason.
Christina, we told you Monday how less than 6% of the money that Craws for a Cause raised last year went to its chosen charity. In looking at the organization's 2011 financial statement, we have found that some of the numbers aren't adding up. Scotty Adams' financials show that he paid $8,500 to rent out Dickey Stevens Park for last year's Craws for a Cause event. But the park's general manager says Adams paid $3,000. There is an explanation. Pete Lavin tells us the park supplied the beer for the event, 62 kegs costing about $5,500. That explains the rental cost of $8,500. It covered the beer, too. What it doesn't explain is the $8,556 line item in the Craws for a Cause financial statement for beer from Golden Eagle. Company President Robbie Vogel confirmed for us that Golden Eagle sold 62 kegs to Dickey Stevens Park for last year's event. Vogel says there was no separate transaction for beer between Golden Eagle and Craws for a Cause. We have asked Adams to produce an explanation or a receipt from Golden Eagle for the $8,556. So far, we have received neither. Now, to help try and clear up this question and others, KATV has offered to pay for an independent audit of Craws for a Cause for 2010, 2011, and 2012. But Scotty Adams has rejected our offer. If you link to this story online, you'll find the 2011 financial information that Adams has provided to us. We're still waiting for his 2010 financial information. Christina.
All right, Jason Peterson live tonight. Thank you. At least $20,000 handled by a Central Arkansas charity is in question tonight with its next big event 48 hours away. Good evening and thank you for watching. I'm Christina Munoz.
And I'm Scott Inman. Several Arkansas companies say Scotty Adams is misrepresenting their involvement in his Craws for a Cause fundraiser. 7 on your side's Jason Peterson has been looking into this all week, and he has uncovered more today. Jason.
Yeah, we earlier this week we reported how this popular fundraiser has failed to meet its fundraising goals of buying hospital beds for premature babies, donating only pennies of each dollar raised to the charity of choice. Scotty Adams, the event's founder, said high expenses were to blame, but some of the companies I visited with today didn't charge the charity a thing. Wednesday evening, we received an email that reads in part, "My company has been donating equipment and labor for this event and just noticed we're listed as an expense on the 2011 financials, which is not correct." The email was from Tim Glasscock, owner of Sunbelt Convention Services. His company provided tables and chairs for last year's Craws for a Cause event for free. But the organization's financial report states Sunbelt Convention Services charged over $3,300. Like Sunbelt Convention Services, Coca-Cola says it donated its products or services to the event, even though the expense report states the soft drinks cost the charity more than $2,700. We have found 3 companies listed in the report that say they had no role in last year's event at all. Bylight says it did not collect $1,400 for providing sound and lights. New Age Distributing says it did not collect over $1,000 for providing bottled water. And Verizon Arena says it didn't collect $2,000 for a marquee advertisement last year. Then there's this very puzzling purchase, $1,855 for hot dog buns from Benny Keith. The company couldn't find an invoice, but says the size of the order raises eyebrows. That's over 8,000 hot dog buns for a crawfish eating event. The questionable expenses total nearly 3 times what Adams gave his chosen charity following last year's event.
Oh, Jason, we know that you talked to Scotty earlier in the week. Has he responded to these latest things you've found?
Well, Adams has not responded to our calls or our emails seeking comment. This year's Craws for a Cause event, of course, remains set for this Saturday night at Dickey Stevens Park.
All right, Jason, thank you very much for your work on that.